Hey, welcome to another storage check video. In today's video, I've got something pretty special for you. Something I've been working on for a few weeks now, my Allay Sorter V2. Now, yes, I did upload V1 4 months ago. I'm sorry about that, I haven't had much time to record or do videos lately. I've got a pretty big project coming up. That should be released next week, if my upload schedule has anything to say. It should be uploaded next week. Yeah. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Anyway, back to the Allay Sorter. This particular module has 4 allays in it, but it's infinitely expandable, so you can make it as big as you want. This means you don't need those big, complicated unstackable sorters if you don't want them. This is not the best, really. There are a few cons, but there's a few big pros as well to this. So let's get into them. So, the first pro we have here is the size. It's 4 by 5 by 2 per module. Sorry, 5 by 5 by 2 per module. It's, like I said, very small. My last one was like 8 by 9 by 2, I think, per module. Which, that's quite big comparing it to this. That's like almost double the size, but I don't know. A lot of work had to go into this to get it this small, which that's the reason there are a few cons and a few pros to this. First one being chest minecart for the shulker box distribution. You can't run that and sort items because of the way it works. So if you were to pull this lever and send the chest minecart, it locks the hoppers to the input just because that's how it works. There's not really much I could change. I couldn't make it so that when you inputted items into the minecart, it would send. A little bit annoying, I know, but for the few benefits it has, it's actually not a problem. First benefit, just one on and off switch. No more need for just a on and off switch and a hopper locking switch, because as you can see, this thing is almost fully hopper locked. The only hoppers that aren't locked are the ones for the distribution here. I did that so that if you do decide to send the shulker boxes over whilst you're not running it, you don't need to let the clock go and do all that and let the whole system start up just to send your shulker boxes through. So there could be a way to lock those if you really wanted to get into it, but I decided not to. Another slight bad thing with it is it's the same speed, but there is a slight difference. So with the way I've got the water streams linking up here, items travel slightly slower over these 2 blocks because logic, I suppose, I'm not sure why. Which means over time, it would become slower than my last one. Like over distance, not time, sorry. So if you were to make this like 50 things long, then you'd start to have a few problems with it getting slower. But apart from that, it's the same speed. I'll just run it for you now. The only items that shouldn't get sorted are bows, so we'll end up with 5 bows at the output, hopefully. I'll turn it on now. And as you'll see, the note blocks all trigger, and then it starts up. It's, like I said, it's about the same speed as my last one. What I do like about this as well is the barrels down here are a lot easier to access this time. So as you can see, they are right here. It doesn't have overflow protection this time, which I don't see as a big problem, because if you end up with over a barrel of whatever thing you're trying to sort, full of shulker boxes, full of unstackables, I'm pretty sure you don't need any more. If you do, it's not really that hard to add it on. I will be leaving a Word download to this in the description and a Structurer if you're interested. If you don't know how Structurers work, I'll leave a video in the description too for you, so you can refer to that and see how it works. It's pretty much like Matica for Bedrock Edition. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I know it's a short video, but like I said, I've got a big project coming up, and there's not really much to talk about with this V2. It's pretty much the same system, but just smaller. So I hope you enjoyed. As you can see, we are only getting bows at the output. We've got 5 there, and it's stopped. So there you go. I really hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.